Welcome everyone to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Let's Play. I am Skull, and today, we're gonna be playing one of my absolute favorite games of all time. So why don't we just get into it? This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team for the Nintendo DS. I'm hoping my computer can handle this. Had to tweak a lot of different settings to be able to get this to work, and hopefully it's gonna record very well. Lots of different things I gotta do. So why don't we play a new game? As soon as I figure out which buttons to press. So, welcome. This is the portal that leads to the Pokemon world. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay. Let the interview begin. Do you sometimes run out of things to do all of a sudden? Yes, but at the same time I have a backlog of things, so... I'll say yes. There's a scream from behind the door. How will you react? Probably yank the door open, yeah. I wouldn't scream if that was the only option. Do you get the feeling that you've slowed down lately? You have no idea. Do you hate to be the last person to leave the class at the end of school? I don't really care in that regard, no. Do you like pranks? Some are alright, as long as it's not too extreme. You received a gift, but you don't know what's in it. You're curious, so what do you do? Well, that depends. If you were just given the gift, then you should open it now. You know? It depends. I would open it later if, there were other things happening, but typically you would open it right away, wouldn't you? It's the summer holidays. Where would you like to go? The beach, the spas, anywhere. Honestly, anywhere. A human hand... what? A human hand extends out of the toilet. What would you do? Scream and run? Close the lid with a shake hands with it? Why would you ever do that? Now, I wouldn't scream unless it, jumped at me. I would probably run, but I would most likely close the lid without a word and tell someone about it. Are you a boy or girl? I am a man, thank you very much. You appear to be the brave type. You have a strong sense of justice. You hate evil. That's a little awkward. You will take on any opponent. You are truly a hero. Nah, I don't agree with that. Go forth. For justice. For peace on earth. Fight fight the forces of evil. I mean, no, I'm not perfect. No one is, really. I definitely don't see myself as a hero. If I'm wrong, work at becoming a true hero. A brave person like you should be. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. See, when I first ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, Matchup was the first one I ever got. So that's so cool. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as your partner? Choose the Pokemon you want as your partner from this group. Alright, well, I don't see myself as a hero, but gonna work towards that. Nice. So, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil, Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip. Now, I'm gonna tell you straight, this questionnaire is basically to decide what Pokemon you will become. Now, I could have turned out as any other kind of Pokemon. Could have turned out into, Mudkip, Trico, Torchic, Cyndaquil, Totodile, or many, many others. all based on your answers, and also based on the types of questions, because the questions themselves are randomized. But that is so cool that I get to be Matchup, which is the first Pokemon I became when I first ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Now, I'm saying it straight, this is not a blind playthrough whatsoever, but it's been years and years since I last played it, so honestly, I can't wait to re-experience the story. As for my partner, I honestly, I'm probably gonna go for Pikachu, really, the mascot. Mostly because I love his ability to use a move called Discharge, but that's later down the line. Or should I go with someone different, actually, because Pikachu is over... You know what? With respect to the Pokemon legacy, that is the Pokemon franchise, and just how far we've come, I will go with Pikachu. And he will be called Legacy. What's your partner's name? Hang on. Yes, I shall call you Legacy. Now, how do you spell that? Give me 2 seconds, because I'm not the best speller. Yeah, I am using an emulator because this is the only way I can actually record footage. But I have the game. Okay. Legacy. I googled it, and that's what I got as a result. If it turns out that this is actually wrong, blame Google, okay? But yeah, opening another window did not... Yeah, I heard the lag there. Ouch. Sorry, everyone. But no, that's it. Legacy. Is the name Legacy okay? Yes. Okay, we are all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me. Please wake up. Come on, wake up. Oh, this is so cool, and we get the map too. This is kind of the reason why I wanted to play Blue Rescue Team, because the music is much more refined because of the DS quality over the Game Boy Advance, as well as the fact that you get the map. I wanted the map so badly. Welcome to Tiny Woods. Ah, you're finally actually, No, I was gonna give Pikachu a Scottish accent, but I'll think about it. See how you find if I'm gonna use my regular voice for Machop, and I may actually use a Scottish accent for Pikachu. How does that sound? A Scottish Pikachu. Ah, you're finally awake. Great. Where is this? You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you're awake. I'm Legacy. Glad to meet you. Actually, I really like that. I really like that. We got the Scottish Pikachu, Legacy. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You're a human? But you look like a normal Machop in every way. It's true. I have turned into a Machop, which I find awesome. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name. What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is... And my name is Skull. I've had that for almost 10 years, that name I've been using. The name's Skull. Nice to meet you. Legacy? Oh, Skull's your name? Well, it's a funny name. It's not the usual. I will not deny that. Somebody, please help me. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. I love the Scottish Pikachu. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out of it by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's why I think I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh yeah, I am planning to like voice act a little bit just because I find it fun when it comes to these kinds of RPGs and that kind of thing. This sounds bad. We have to go help. And just like that, we're in the tiny woods. Head to the destination while attacking foes with A. Try not to let your partner faint. Now, how do I get my... Oh, no. Let's see. Trying to get my bearings with the controls. Okay, I found it. Z. Okay. Okay. All those strange buttons I pressed, I hope I haven't done anything wrong with the recording. Okay, so how do I attack? Okay, so I can go and do... Okay, there we go. So I can check out my moves. So I can do low kick, and Legacy can use growl and thunder shock. I'm gonna remove growl and do low kick. You can also attack regularly, like what they're doing. But yeah, this is it's a dungeon game, so you're able to go around. So we can pick up money in this world, collect and save to buy useful items. So yeah, we got the shaded map right here, that should be fine. We can proceed, and we just gotta get to the end of the dungeon. Foes won't move until you do. Open the menu with the B button to think before you act. Which I thought this was, but I guess not. Oops, used the move by mistake. Alright, so this gives me the diagonal. Checking. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. Whoop. And I think I messed up the game. Okay, sorry, we're back. We just had to deal with some problems. I think is the map getting in the way of the screen? I'll probably change that to move it to the bottom screen or top screen. Okay, let's there we go. We can speed travel as well just by holding down the button, and we can proceed to Tiny Woods, 3rd floor. Your team regains HP as it moves. Hold B and press A to recover. Alright, this is fine. Also, since I am a fighting type, I am weak to flying. Okay. Oops. And I've just been put to sleep by a bunch of eggs. Come on, wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my low kick move. And I missed. And I've been put to sleep again. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Wake up. Hey. Wake up. Yeah, I'm gonna let Pikachu handle this. Yikes. Yikes, that's... Okay, I grew to level 6. Oh yeah, leveled up. Makes me happy. Alright, for the most part, we're just going through the dungeon. Just a little bit of introduction to how things work. You fight other Pokemon. You can collect a few items. Oran Berry heals more than just 10 HP like in the original games. An Oran Berry restores HP. So yes, had to sort out a few settings, figure out what the controls work, but there we go. We have rescued Caterpie. Where? Mommy, where are you? Sniffle. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get out of here. Let's get you out. Okay. My baby's safe! I'm sorry. I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Legacy. And this is Skull. Cool. He's, stared at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes. It's a little embarrassing. But that doesn't feel bad, either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Legacy and Skull. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Skull's team received the promised Oran Berry. Your team also received a Petra Berry. And your team also received a Roast Berry. One heals burn, other heals poison. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was surely impressed. So, what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Listen, Skull. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Well, this is the place. Wow, I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for a Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. Well, technically I have a tail. Like I think Matchup has. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. Maybe I feel that way because I'm Matchup. Oh, Skull, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Skull. I was sure you would like it. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from Pokemon here. You know, just like the fissure Caterpie fell into, for some reason there have been many natural disasters lately. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all of the Pokemon can live in peace. You might even say, fight for freedom. So, well, I like how you handled yourself when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Skull, with you, I think we could become the world's best rescue team. How about it? I mean, I just woke up, I kinda wanna know the world, so I kinda refuse. Huh? But, Skull, I'm sure the two of us would make a first-class rescue team. So come on now, let's form a rescue team together. Yeah, we kinda don't have a choice, but, you know, you don't know anyone else, you know. Information is important, so forming a rescue team, you could already make connections. So that's why I'm saying yes to you, Legacy. Perfect! That's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on, Skull. Glad to have you on board. The team name, well, I don't have one yet. So Skull, what do you think would be a good name? Well that's a lazy one, Team Pokemon. Let's delete that. Let's go with Team... Team Equinox. I like that name. Team Equinox. Why not? Team Equinox, Team Base. Equinox. It's like... It's a good name. It's perfect for us. For us. Rescue Team Equinox. Let's do good starting tomorrow. Yeah, let's pose for the camera. And that is how Skull and Legacy began their careers together. As a rescue team. Oh, I can't wait for this journey. Sorry that it was a bit slow at the beginning, but it won't be from further on now that we know most of the controls. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still Matchup. But why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. Ellipses. I feel groggy and sleepy. Not feeling well. I need more sleep. So here is when it teaches you, you can save your adventure, and that's what we will do. Saving your adventure. Please do not turn off the power. Save complete. Ellipses. Oof. I'm feeling refreshed. I still look like a Pokemon, but... Oh, that's right. That Pokemon. I think it was Legacy? We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Legacy is doing. I should go out. And that will be for the next episode. I'm gonna crop up a few of the pieces that were just like me figuring out the controls and making a lot of errors with the emulator. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode and just wanted to enjoy this world with everyone. So until then, I have been Skull. Hope you've all enjoyed, and we shall continue this new adventure together as Team Equinox. Until then, ciao!